Zac, come here. Zac, come. Good boy. Here, let me move that for you. Hey guys, it's Laura and Zac, and welcome back to the Dog Blog. Welcome back to a brand new year on the Dog Blog. Welcome to 2017. Welcome to February. I know it's been a very long time since we've seen you last, but we're here now and we are in a really good mood and we can't wait to sit down and have a chat with yous and, you know, get started with the video. So, whoop whoop. As it is a new year, I thought, why not go back over all of my old videos and reflect and see, you know, just give them a watch and, you know, for nostalgia purposes. And I came across this video, which is maybe 2 years old now, I can't remember, but it is one of our most popular videos on our channel, and it is the My Dog's Morning Routine. Now that video was, I made it with humour intended, so it wasn't completely serious. It was more expectation versus reality, and I wanted it to be funny, and I think it came across that way, and I was really proud of it, and I still am really proud of it. But what I thought was, people loved this video so much, and it's a brand new year, so why not try and not recreate that video, but just do an updated dog's morning routine, this time with a little bit more seriousness involved, because I love that video so much and I don't want to try and recreate that, because you know how sequels to movies and books and stuff aren't always as good as the original. I don't want that to happen here, so that is why I'm just creating a more realistic morning routine for any of you who cared or wanted to know what Zac and myself do in the morning. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So let's get started. So, to start off the morning routine, obviously we have to awaken from our slumber at some point. I wake up and Zac is often asleep next to me. Quite often he's already been awake. He's said hello to mum and dad, who get up a little bit earlier than me. Quite often I wake up between 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning, so I'm an early riser. I'm a morning, what do they call it? I'm an early bird. I enjoy the mornings. I'm a morning person. I don't like to sleep in because for some reason I feel guilty within myself for sleeping in. I'm like, you've wasted the best part of the day, Laura. Get up and do something. So that's why I just naturally wake up between 6 and 7 a.m. But as I said, Zac is often awake before me, so he has gone out, he's said hello to everyone, he's had a wee or whatever, and he often comes back in, goes back to sleep and waits for me to wake up. So once I have woken up, Zac is often there to greet me. Sometimes he jumps up on my bed here and we have a little snuggle, a little pat, play, you know, just say good morning to each other. Sometimes he'll go back to sleep, and if he does do that, or he just feels like laying down and just chilling with his ma for a bit, which is totally cool, I go through my social media and any notifications that I've had during the night. So before I go to sleep at night, I check my notifications and then I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and silent, and so that way when I'm trying to get to sleep or during the night I do get notifications. It doesn't wake me up by buzzing or lighting up my whole room because my phone screen goes off, you know, so it just helps me sleep better if I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. And then it's also a little bit of excitement when I wake up in the morning, so that I'm like, oh my god, I have all these notifications and emails to check, and it's just a lot more fun than, you know, having a bad sleep and waking up in the morning and being like, oh, you woke me up, I'm not going to read your notification, you know what I mean? A little bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying. So after I have checked all my notifications and I'm all caught up on the haps, and everything that's going on in the world, people that are trying to reach me and contact me, I'm like, yep, hi, read, sent you a reply, whatever. Zac and I roll out of bed feeling like P. Diddy, and we go and we feed Zac. Zac has quite a luxurious life, clearly, because he gets fed before I do. So I basically go out, we walk down the hallway to the laundry door and go outside. I go to the toilet, Zac goes to the toilet, and then we both meet back at his food bowl and I give him half a cup of dried dog kibble. The type of food that I feed Zac is one which, because he is a Westie and he's prone to itchy skin and skin allergies, this type of feed is fish based, so it contains no wheat or some types of meat and other things that they put in dog kibble which can actually influence the allergies that your dogs can get on their skin. So I went into City Farmers, which is our local pet store, and I was just talking to the lady about Zach's skin conditions, and she said, oh, what do you feed him? And I was like, oh, you know, just normal dog kibble. And she's like, oh, did you know that like some meats and some wheat and corn and starchy stuff that they put in the dog feeds can actually have an impact on your dog's allergies? I was like, mind blown. I was like, what, are you kidding? She's like, yeah, try this. It's fish based and it contains little to no wheat, so it's going to be really good for both his weight and his skin allergies. I'm like, you sold me, okay? You had me at hello. So while Zac is eating his breakfast, he eats it in like one of those maize bowls, so it takes him a little bit longer because he does like to gulp down his food and then he gets indigestion. But I find with this type of food bowl it takes him a little bit longer and it actually makes him work for his food and it fills him up and, you know, whatever. While Zac is eating his breakfast, I go into the kitchen and I make myself my breakfast. What I've been loving having for breakfast lately is these shakes, which basically is a meal replacement. I don't take them to lose weight. I don't take them for any other purpose other than that they're quick, they're easy, and they actually fill me up. So basically I just chuck in 250 to 350 mils of milk and in this shake and I mix it together and then I just drink it, and that is my breakfast. Along with my breakfast, I cannot survive a day without coffee. That is really bad. I do have an addiction to it. I get that like coffee withdrawal headache if I don't have coffee before 9 AM. But I try to solve that by having a coffee with my breakfast every morning, so it's become routine for me to get up, feed Zac, have my breakfast while I'm making my breakfast, put the coffee machine on, make my coffee, and then have a coffee with my breakfast. What? And I find that this also wakes me up a little bit. It gives me that energy that I need. It sort of makes me zing a little bit, I don't know, and I do notice a difference when I do have coffee and when I don't have coffee, and you know what, at the end of the day, I ain't giving up coffee because it tastes good, and if you have it in moderation, it's not that bad. So often by this time Zac will have finished his breakfast and he would have been sitting there watching me eat my breakfast and going, you're gonna give me some of that? And I often come up back with the quote, Zac, you didn't share any of your breakfast with me, why would I share any of mine with you? Like, come on mate, you gotta give some to get some. So yeah, he'll often sit there with his little puppy dog eyes and just be like, Mum, you know how much I love you, right? Like, come on, you know you want to share your food with me. Just a little bit, please. And I'll be like, no, Zac, stop. Sometimes I give in, sometimes I don't. You know, dogs they just do that. So while I'm having my breakfast or while I'm making my breakfast, quite often I like to put my music on. Often I just put the radio on. So we have this old radio which I absolutely love, and if my parents ever get rid of it, I dibs taking it. And so I put that on and it has these speakers and the most dodgy aux cord ever. You guys will know that if you've watched my Dogmas series. But yeah, I put that on and I just listen to the radio, listen to some groovy tunes while I'm getting ready for the day, and that also just helps put me in a little bit of a better mood, a more motivational mood. And yeah, I just have a really good headset for the rest of the day if I do this in my morning routine. So after my breakfast is done and I have put my music on, Zac and I like to have a little boogie. Sometimes he just watches me with quite a judgmental look on his face while I boogie around my room and sing and dance and get ready. What are you doing? Inside the pocket of your rib, holding you won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. So while I'm listening to my music and I'm having a little boogie, I like to make my bed. I get dressed. This is actually my pajama top. I think I was wearing it when I was filming the video, but today is a lazy day and I was just like, hang on, I need to film that video. I'm not getting changed out of my pajamas though. So after I'm dressed and my bed is made and I'm still boogieing, I turn up the music a little bit more and I sit down to do my makeup at my beauty desk. Often while I'm doing this, Zac will either lay on my bed and have a sleep, or he'll be on the floor and he'll have a sleep, or he'll come and sit next to me and watch me. You know, he finds the whole process quite interesting, and I like to give him pats and I like to sing to him and just have little conversations with him. I understand he is a dog and he can't reply back in the human language, but we have a connection and we understand each other. You know, I feel like people that don't have dogs don't get that owners and the dog have a connection and they can actually understand each other. I'll put my makeup on and I'll have a little chat with Zac, and we'll just have a little sing-along and just a groovy old time over at the makeup table. After that's done, I am completely ready for the day, you know, appearance-wise, and then quite often I will brush my teeth as well along with this, because healthy teeth make a difference. They make me feel better, they make me feel a lot fresher. If I could brush Zac's teeth every now and then, trust me, I would, because that dog has stinky breath. So after I've brushed my teeth and I'm all ready and dressed and makeup's done and hair is done and Zac's, you know, in a good mood and so am I, I've had my coffee, I'm buzzing, I go and I give Zac his morning vitamins. So because Zac is he's going to be 10 this year, so I really want to take care of his joints and all his bones and stuff, because he is an ex-agility dog. He had quite a, not traumatic early life, but with agility there's quite a lot of impact and pressure being put on the joints and the bones of the dog, so it's quite important that you take care of that with supplements and vitamins. So every morning I give Zac his vitamins and also his anti-inflammatories. So I give Zac 3 fish oil capsules each morning, and he also gets 2 glucosamine and chondroitin capsules. Because he doesn't always like the taste of them and he doesn't always eat them straight away, I dunk them in a little bit of yogurt and then he'll eat it straight away. It's amazing, isn't it, what a little bit of food can do. The vet has prescribed him with some anti-inflammatory liquid, so he just gets that every morning as well, and that just helps to make his mobility a little bit more fluent and nicer for him, so he can still do his day-to-day puppy activities and live life to the fullest, because we live a pretty active life, I like to say. We're always at the beach, we're always at the park, you know, skateboarding, doing all that stuff, and it's pretty important that he has mobility and he can fluently move without having pain or limping and all that stuff. So all of this vitamins and anti-inflammatories and stuff, it really does make a difference, and I think it has improved his well-being for the better. So that's why we do it every morning. And so after Zac has had his morning vitamins and he's feeling fresh, and so am I quite often, if I'm not doing anything else, like this is for example on a perfect day or a day where we don't have much planned, I'll quite often take him for a walk. So I might go over to our local park, I might take him to the dog park. Our favourite place to go, as you guys will know by now, is definitely the beach. We absolutely love the beach because it's a great place for Zac to socialise with other dogs. Obviously, being an only dog at the moment, he can get a little bit lonely and he can miss canine companionship. So, and I can't always, you know, give him everything he needs. So I think it's quite beneficial for him to be taken down to the beach or to a park where there's other dogs, where he can socialise and, you know, sniff bums, do all that doggy stuff that they normally do. But yeah, apart from that, it's really good exercise for him, and it helps to keep his weight down and keep his muscles strong. And yeah, and I think the beach is a great place for that, because water aerobics? What do they call it? Because hydrotherapy is something which I'm really trying to get Zac into, because he has a little bit of weight on him at the moment, and I think swimming at the beach is really good for him for his hydrotherapy, because as well as improving his physical health by making him exercise and lose weight, he's also getting that really good mental health by socialising with other dogs. So yes, that's part of the reason why we absolutely love going to the dog beach. It's just so much fun, and they have ice cream and coffee, and I just love the beach. We love the beach, don't we, Zac? We love it. But yeah, anyway, that is the end of our morning routine. That is what we do basically every day. Sometimes things will change or we'll do things in different order, but you know, that is basically what we do every single morning to get ready for our day. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a little bit more of an insight as to how our life goes, how our daily routine begins. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you've never seen our face, my face or my dog's bum before, make sure to subscribe to our channel to be updated on new videos, new uploads, and yeah, just doggy well-being and fun and entertainment, because that's what we're here for. Once again, we hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. We love you all so much, and we're so sorry we've been away for a while. We'll be back very soon. for some exciting news and exciting new things and just excitement all round. Hope you guys enjoyed the video once again. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye! Come here. Oh! Woofy Jen. Oh, you're so tired, aren't you? You need a bath. You do, you need a bath. Do you want a bath? Do you want to go for a bath? Do you want to go for a bath? He doesn't like the word bath, do you? No.